Good evening. This is WWAY Sports. I'm Dustin Dorsey. Some startling numbers released today after research on 202 former football players showed evidence of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, in nearly all of the donated brains. The new report was published today in the Journal of American Medical Association and showed nearly 90% of these players reported signs of CTE. Among the list, there was 110 out of 111 brains from former NFL players, 48 of 53 college players, 9 of 14 semi-pro players, 7 of 8 Canadian football players, and even 3 of 14 high school players testing positive for CTE. Some professionals say several questions remain unanswered from the report, but it remains the largest update on CTE. The Wilmington Sharks are one of the hottest teams in the Coastal Plain League, and it's also Shark Week. Coincidence? No chance on that one. Tonight, they put their 6-game win streak on the line against the Savannah Bananas. This is the first time the two teams have met this season. And take a look at the colors, folks. Do not adjust your television sets. Those are some bright uniforms right there. And let's pick up action in the bottom of the first. Here's Danny Wondrak with a shot into left field. The hit goes over the left fielder's head. 2 runners come home to score, and Wilmington takes first blood and lead 2-0. The Sharks racked up 8 runs on starter Elliott Ford after he gave up only 10 earned runs all season long. In the second inning, with the Sharks up 4-0, it's Jonathan Casala with the big-time blast. Michael Sandel and Justin Dean can only look as this one is gone. It's a solo shot, and it's 4-1 now for the Sharks. But Noah Michaels puts an end to that. Strike him out, sit him down. First it's Michael Phelps, and now it's the Bananas the Sharks get the best of. Final score in this ball game is 8-2. And it all came down to today for the Wilmington Post 10 as they were facing off against Randolph County Post 45, the team who defeated them just yesterday in the American Legion State Finals. Unfortunately, the results were the same. It's another blowout loss by Wilmington to Randolph County. Final score is 16-2. 13 runs given up by Post 10 in the first 3 innings of play buried the team in a deficit that they could not get out of. Fortunately, the team did qualify for next week's Southeast Regional Tournament in Asheboro. Coming into the summer, there were some questions revolving the UNCW basketball team. Will Kevin Keats stay? That turned out to be a no, which made the other questions, will CJ Bryce and Devontae Caycock return? Bryce joined Keats in Raleigh, but it appears Caycock will return, and he's putting in some serious work this offseason to get better. New UNCW strength and conditioning coach Ben Fleming has been getting all of the athletes ready coming up into the school year, but take a look at how he's training Caycock. That's 405 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, and he's doing it with absolute ease, and he added 2 reps of 395 after that. So next time you see Caycock going airborne and slamming down an alley-oop, you know where those hops came from. And Caycock will be returning to Wilmington next season, but one of the members of the UNCW baseball team will not. A day after retaining Matt Williams, assistant Robbie Monday will head to be a member of the Winthrop baseball staff. Monday played baseball at UNCW and was an all-CAA player before joining the staff 5 years ago, where he worked with the hitters. And finally, Wofford is no longer coming. Wofford is here. I'm talking about the Panthers training camp. The Panthers reported to Spartanburg, South Carolina today for their training camp starting tomorrow. Best story of the day was when second-round pick Curtis Samuel was dropped off. He was dropped off by his mother at the dorms. Here's a lesson to all you kids out there. You're never too old to show some love to your mom. I know you agree with that, Amanda.